this bitch got arrested.
I was in love.
No, this bitch was fake. She was weird. The regular stabbed him.
Yes. By the way, like, I like you. And he was just like, I know.
Hello,
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Girls and the Gays
Welcome
episode
back.
2. Episode 2.
Episode dos.
So, what's this week's episode going to be about? Why the fuck is everybody walking by?
There's so many people here.
Why the fuck? For real. And this bitch want to be walking by also.
Do you want to be interviewed, ma'am? Nope, she don't want to be interviewed. Today's podcast episode, we're going to be talking about the different jobs we've had, our horror stories, our experiences, how many jobs we've had, because we've had
the drama,
all of it. We're going to let it loose.
From the beginning.
Mm-hmm. From the beginning. Okay.
Okay.
How old were you when you first got your first job?
My first job, I was 16, about to be 17.
16, about to be 17.
I was about the bag. Like, I told my dad, like, he didn't want me working, but I told my dad, I was like, I'm an expensive girl. Like, I knew that since, like, a very young age. And so I was like, well, if he ain't gonna buy me this shit, I'm gonna have to work. Because what the fuck is this? Like, well, I'm gonna have to rob the store or what?
We robbing the store.
So I had to work for it. Like Cinderella.
She worked for it, though. When I think I was 18. I got hired when I was 17, but I wasn't scheduled until I turned 18. She was like, I'm not going to schedule you until after your birthday. So I could she was like, so I could give you more hours. Oh, they were trying to work me. Literally work me.
So what was your first job?
I worked at McDonald's. McDonald's was my first job. I got hired when I was a senior in high school. It was during COVID. During COVID, I got hired. McDonald's was crazy. I regret working there. I was working there for 6 months.
It's okay.
6 months I was there. I quit because... Why did I quit? It was just too traumatizing. I was doing like a 5-person job. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no.
A 5-person job. I would be taking orders, fucking packaging the orders, taking the payment, and then taking the front reg. Like what?
Fuck that. What the?
Like what? Like what? I was training a month into my first working there.
They're like, you got it.
I mean, it wasn't hard. It was not hard working there. McDonald's was like those burger games. That's how I thought of it.
Papa's Pizzeria.
I'm just like, boop, 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 boop. And that's literally how I worked. But then I quit because... What was your first job? You were what, 17 you said?
I was about to be 17, yes. I worked at Mother's Market. It is... A lot of people don't know what that is, but it's like a...
I didn't know what it was.
I feel like it's an Orange County thing. It's not there no more. It's going to be in Erewhon now. Thank God. Fuck that place. Thank God it's shut down now. It was there too long. I was getting $12. I was a little like...
$12?
Yeah, $12. That was 12 something. I'd
be damned.
I was getting 12 something, but that was like the normal. Like that was normal. Like when
that was the normal, huh?
Yeah, like because I started working before COVID. Like I was still in high school. I was like a little like waitress, and I worked at like the juice bar area, and like making coffee at the same time, and like just being a little waitress.
Did you have like a whole like uniform and stuff?
It was a red shirt that had like Mother's, but then you could wear like whatever pants you wanted, and like, but you had to wear that shirt.
Mother's was like, oh, they sell eggs.
Eggs?
I don't know why. I'm just like, oh, they sell eggs in there, or like a bunch of dairy shit.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Like, cause Mother, like breast milk and shit. Like, you think they sell breast milk and
Probably.
goat milk and?
I think that's what it was. I literally like they sell like dairy stuff,
right?
But it's like a whole supermarket. Was it expensive?
Yeah,
was it a supermarket?
Because it was like an Erewhon, but like boof. Like, it really is like an Erewhon. But wait, but do you have any like crazy stories from McDonald's?
Crazy stories from
like,
McDonald's?
What was like your worst customer experience? What was your like?
Oh my god! The only crazy story that comes to mind is this customer made me cry.
Oh.
He allegedly had ordered a double quarter pounder, but I charged him for a regular quarter pounder, and he was yelling at. He was yelling at me. He was just like, "Where's my extra pounder?"
Are you serious?
No, just kidding. Oh. But I was like, "Damn!" He was for real yelling at me, like screaming, and I was just standing there like,
"Where's my other pounder?"
I don't know where it is.
I don't know where your pounder is.
Yeah, I was crying. I was like trying to hold back my tears. So like, my manager was like, "Are you okay? Do you need this episode?" I'm like, "No."
I'm fine.
I'm okay.
Period. Like,
I go to the bathroom and I just like just yell it all out. It's like ah. And then when my mom picked me up that day, I was just like, I'm quitting, and that's what happened. There was also this one girl. She had a ugly ass boyfriend. Nobody liked when he came because he thought he was the shit. He was like, my girlfriend works here. I'm like, okay, flex. And he would think he's like top dog and shit. I'm just like, who the fuck are you?
What the fuck?
Get the fuck out. Barking orders. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
What the ew?
Your girlfriend works at McDonald's. You can't even support her.
Ooh.
Bye.
T.
Anyways,
Clock it.
do you any crazy stories at Mother's?
Any crazy stories? I met Kendrick Lamar there.
That's right. You did say that.
I met Kendrick Lamar
Randomly.
Yeah, it was so random.
So my second job was Panera, but I'm not gonna go into detail because I lasted 2 weeks at Panera. I went to Panera because my friend worked there from high school, and I'm just like, okay, cool. We're gonna kiki. We're gonna be friends. Blah blah blah. No, this bitch was fake. She was weird, and
What happened?
She just made me feel like shit at work. She made me feel dumb. She's like, oh, you don't know how to do it. Ha ha. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bitch.
What the fuck?
Why don't you fucking teach me how to do it? How about that?
What the fuck?
Nasty ass. Don't shop at Panera. They're fucking nasty and gross. And don't use gloves when they touch the food. Nasty.
Nasty.
Anyways, I left that job. I remember I was visiting my cousin in Santa Clarita, and I called them. I was just like, hey, I'm just calling because I'm not gonna make it to my shifts. Mm-hmm. He was just like, oh, like, are you sick? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna make it at all. You know what he said? He's like, I hope you have a good life. And clicks. He literally said that.
Have a good life.
I hope you have a good life. Good luck. And then he clicks. I'm like, oh, that was Panera. After Panera, I went to TJ Maxx because my cousin, who I live with, works at TJ Maxx. So I was at TJ Maxx. I was at TJ Maxx for, I think, 6 months. I was at McDonald's for 6 months, Panera for 2 weeks, and then TJ Maxx for, I think, I lied. I think TJ Maxx was for like a year.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah, it was quite a bit. It was a bit.
Oh, shit.
TJ Maxx was boring.
It sounds boring.
Retail, boring, I tell you.
I feel like
it's because I went from like a fast pace to like, are you gonna be using your like? Do you want a credit card? Did you want to get the TJ Maxx credit card? Every day.
Do you want a credit card? No, bitch, I'm in debt. I'm not gonna get approved for that shit.
But I would make people like, I would sell credit cards.
Period.
I'm like, if you apply, you'll get a discount, and you're not supposed to do that, but I would give it to them. I would give it to them because I'm just like, if you apply, I'll give you the discount.
Really?
Yeah.
I
don't know if it's still true now or like I don't know what the rule is.
Can you get in trouble for that?
I think so.
I think so.
But they don't give a fuck. They're like, as long as you like pitch the fucking credit card,
yeah,
they'll idolize you. Like, oh yes, keep going. Oops, sorry.
Okay, so I worked at like Cold Stone for like a fucking month, but it was only because my cousin was working there, and then like I just needed a job, and I don't even fucking remember. Like I think I would just clean the whole time. That's why like I would literally 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm like, bitch, what am I doing? And then like someone in my family got COVID, and then I just never went back. I ended up going to Target. Ooh.
If you guys watched last episode,
which go watch it,
you know that we met at this Target.
Yeah, this is where we met.
After TJ Maxx, guess where I ended up at? Her Target.
Well, you were still working at TJ Maxx, though. You still were working 2 jobs.
Yes, but I only did that for like a month, and I'm just like, fuck TJ Maxx. So we worked at Target.
We did work at Target. What are like the craziest moments that happened?
One of the craziest moments that I could remember was this bitch got arrested while on my shift.
Oh my god!
This bitch at work got arrested. Not her.
Hold on.
We're not gonna name her, but we're gonna name her. What should we name her?
Carrie.
Carrie got arrested. Mind you, I was on my lunch. Okay, this was way back in what year was it? Like 2020, 2021?
Like 2021, honestly.
2021.
This was a while ago.
We were I was on my lunch. I come back and then this girl from Starbucks. I was working at cashier, and this girl from Starbucks is like, "Oh my god, did you see what happened?" I was like, "Who? What happened?" She was like, "The girl from Drive Ups got arrested." I'm like, "What girl?" She's like, "The girl with the glasses." And I was just like, "Who?" And then I see who it is, or like I may like put the shit together. And I'm just like, I'm like, "What? She got arrested?" And She literally got arrested. I guess they saw her like police and her like in handcuffs, just walking her down the stairs. I'm just like
the escalator and shit. That Target was 2
oh my
stories.
god!
She's
And
just
then
like,
no, tell them why she got arrested though.
this bitch stole over $1,000 from the registers.
You know what's crazy? When I heard that, I'm just like, this makes so much sense.
This bitch like had a feeling.
No, because me and this girl, we would close. Me and Carrie, we would close together, and we were in charge of handling the money. And
which I don't know why they let us.
I know.
What the fuck?
This bitch would take forever doing her counts, and I'm just like, why is this bitch taking forever? I'm like halfway done. Like I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. And this bitch would take forever, like taking her sweet ass time, and I'm just like, nothing was making sense until I find out. I'm like, this bitch got arrested. I'm like,
that was tea. When you told me, I was like, what?
That's crazy.
That was insane.
That's crazy.
Target was insane. Like that was one of the craziest moments for like that is most definitely one of the craziest moments. Another crazy one. Bitch, tell me why. Okay, y'all, I was in love with this boy. Like I laid eyes on him and I was like,
she was obsessed.
I was obsessed with this boy. Like I was literally like I lived in Lululand. Like I was like like don't play with me. Like bitch. Wait till I tell you this shit. Okay, so I was a very sad girl a couple years ago, but I was it was very pathetic. It's pathetic. This boy had he was 21 at the time. I was 19. He was having a baby on the way.
He was having a baby.
He had a girlfriend.
He did have a girlfriend.
But that didn't stop me. I was still in love with this boy.
She did not give a fuck.
Like I was so stupid now thinking about it. I'm just like, bitch, you're fucking dumb. But it's just like, I was this poor girl. It's okay.
But that's the thing. I don't think it was dumb because you had like real feelings for this boy, and just like, I feel like you guys did have a genuine connection. Because even before that, I would already like peep it, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna say nothing because it's none of my business, and I don't really give a fuck.
We were like friends. Like we were like,
you guys were like real friends.
Yeah, and like I don't know, like it got handled bad. Like the way like I went about it. Like
honestly, I think you just got too much in your head, and then
I did.
It just blew over proportion, and then I feel like. You didn't mean to make it awkward, but I feel like it was.
Yeah.
It
was just bad, but it's okay. Like that was the past. Like oh my god, it is like forgot about the boy.
I remember when you told him that you liked him. She told him that she liked him. That she had
feelings like,
for him.
I know.
She's like, I been.
Oh, by the way, like I like you, and he was just like, I know. I was like, right. I'm like, you're telling me the whole fucking story? Right. Thank you. All right, glad you know. This is me saying it out loud for the first time in like so long, but it's so silly now. Like I just look back at it and I'm just like, you're such a dork, but
you were a dork, but it's okay.
I was a dork.
I was enjoying every step of the way. I was enjoying it. It's okay.
Bitch. I was laughing the whole way long.
I'm just kidding. No,
yeah, he was there for me. Like over the stupidest shit. Like I cried when the day he quit. I was like, I'm never gonna see him again.
He did. Oh my god, I remember that.
And this bitch was right beside me.
It was the end of the world.
It was the end of the world for me.
This motherfucker was leaving Target, and she was just like her. Like,
but it was
crumbling.
Like it was just like so around. He's like, oh, like, did you hear that? Quit. Oh,
it's okay. We'll bleep it out. Bleep.
Did you hear that he quit? And I was like, what? He quit? And yeah, and I just started crying. I was like, no, I'm never gonna see him again. He had me blocked on Instagram.
Blocked.
But then he unblocked me.
Like a weirdo.
So that was weird.
Yeah.
But that's the past.
That was a crazy story. That's a good one.
Sorry.
Oh my god, how did I forget? Oh my god. So you know how I mentioned that I worked at TJ Maxx? Right? So at TJ Maxx, I would make the closing announcements. I would be like, hello, good evening, TJ Maxx guests. The time is now blah, blah, blah. It's time for you guys to wrap it up and make your way to the registers, right? I would make the closing announcements. You know how they do that?
Yeah.
So when I first started Target, I was very comfortable with the managers and like the staff or whatever.
They're very friendly.
We were really friendly, and I made friends, whatever. And I mentioned to one of the managers or the shift leads there. I was just like, oh my god, like I used to do the closing announcements at TJ Maxx. Like let me do them here at Target. Oh my god. I had one job. Tell me why. I was on the mic. The whole store could hear, and all I go is, good evening, TJ Maxx guests. The time is now. I was working at Target.
He was at Target.
I was like, Good evening, TJ Maxx. The time is now 12 o'clock. It's time for your asses to get home. Oh my god.
He did not budge though. He did not stop.
Embarrassment of my life. No, you know what's crazy? I did it like naturally. Like it just flowed out. I wasn't even trying to be funny.
Attention, TJ Maxx. Literally, like, did not even like budge.
We're gonna put the clip.
Insert clip because we got it on video. You're welcome.
Attention, TJ Maxx guests. The time is now 11:40.
Yep, that happened. That was real. That was real. That really happened. Real.
I kind of girled a little too hard that day.
No, we were dying. Like when I told you, like the whole store was dying. Like that we got it on video. Like,
everyone heard.
Yeah, and this bitch was scared that he was gonna get fired for that.
I thought I was gonna get fired. Oh my god, I couldn't sleep that night. I'm like, they're gonna fire my ass.
I said, what the fuck did I do?
I blew up the whole country, like type shit. Like my world was crumbling. Guys, I was sober.
He was sober. This man had no
alcohol, no
drugs.
I was sober, just being my authentic self. But that's our target.
Yeah,
our first target. Let's just say.
Yeah, we had. Yeah, those are like some. Remember that time you got pressed by like a deaf guy?
Why was I getting cussed the fuck out by someone who doesn't speak? There was this one time I was working. I opened at Target. So I walk in and it wasn't even me, bro. This guy, he bumps into me. And I was just like, oh, like, damn, okay. Tell me why. Like, later on that day, I was on my lunch, walking around Target because I was shopping. Tell me why he comes up to me, that same man that bumped me, and starts writing on a notepad. He literally stops me in my tracks, and he was just like, he starts writing. My dumbass stands there, waiting for him. You know what was said on the note? It said, next time you bump into me... I forgot what he said. It was like a threat. And I was literally there, like, reading it. And you know what I put? I took the pen, and I put, okay. And I walked away. Oh my god. Okay. Enough about that Target. Fuck that Target.
Oh my god.
Fuck that Target.
That's just one fucking...
We quit. One. We both quit.
Yeah,
I think we both quit.
We quit.
We both quit.
I quit because I didn't get my way, and I was just like, I want to get sent to a different apartment. I literally was just like, well...
But they were playing with her. They were playing with her and her schedule, and she was just like, well, fuck you guys. Watch what I'm going to do. And she quit.
They didn't give a fuck. But, okay, what happened after you left Target?
After I left Target, I found a man. But we're not going to go into that because he's irrelevant. But he hooked it up with a job. I started working at T-Mobile. But T-Mobile did not last. I was at T-Mobile for 2 weeks. The training period. After you're done training, you're supposed to go through like a screening or like a test or whatever the fuck. And I did not pass. And my manager was like, do you want to try again? I'm just like, no. Respectfully, no. I'm just like, I'm not even going to put in my 2 weeks because I'm not going to waste your time. I'm just going to quit. I'm not even useful to you because I didn't even pass training. So I just quit. I literally sent her a long ass email and I just quit. The best thing I remember from working there is that they bought me food. How long were we both unemployed? Because when we left Target, we were unemployed for a hot minute. I think for that summer, no? Like 3 months.
Yeah, we're bums. Oof.
We were bums. Wait, but we were still hanging out every day.
We still made sure to hang out every day.
We both got hired at the Starbucks inside the Target.
Yeah, we started working at Target Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, that was not a business. That was not a real business. That was not a real company. That was the most bullshit ass job ever. But like, we just worked with it was just a bunch of kids working together.
It was kids working together.
We were all the same age, just working together. Like, still to this day, we're friends. We're just like the same age, and like it was like just bullshit. Like our manager did not give a fuck. She was one of the girls, but she just did not give a fuck. Like she was just over
one of the
it.
Girls.
Yeah, it was really nice to I enjoyed working. Like there was,
and the people there, different personalities.
Oof,
different personalities.
All of them had fucking personalities.
Trust me, we all mixed. We all crashed. It was a crazy bunch. Sometimes I couldn't tolerate them. Other times I was having the time of my life. Crazy stories. The only one that comes to mind was when our fucking manager got injured.
This bitch broke her back.
Broke her little back. But tell them how they broke their. Tell them how she broke her back. She was in the back.
She was in the back, like, storage area, and
poking her nose where she shouldn't be poking her nose. Why the fuck was she there? First of all,
she was back there and like getting like a pallet, and it's like one of those. What are they called? It's like when you like the.
You know what they are. You know what they are.
The
if you worked in retail, like the little.
Yeah, like. Yeah, the things to carry shit, like big heavy stuff. So they didn't see her and they backed into it, and then she just went bah and broke her back. And tell me why they got it on video. We'll call him Chip. Okay, Chip was one of the homies. He was like very much one of the girls, and he got the video and showed us.
Showed everybody.
Showed everybody. Showed everybody that this bitch like got her back broken. So
tell them what happened to Chip. Poor Chip.
So Chip got fired.
Chip got fired. He shared the video.
And didn't the girl who said that she saw the video get fired too?
She also got fired.
Hannah. That wasn't her name, but that's what we're gonna call her. I remember her name, but.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh. I think she got fired as well because I think she told that she saw the video from Chip.
Look at that.
Hannah, come on now.
Oh my god, crazy. How about you? Any like crazy?
Nothing crazy. I feel like.
Show them when you quit. This bitch quit mid shift.
I did in front of all the managers.
All the higher ups were there.
All like the DMs, the boss's boss was
the boss's boss.
And they just said something that just like blew me off like the rails, and I was just like, no, I'm done. Like, no, I was already thinking about quitting like before.
Yeah.
But no, that just like I don't know.
It just sent you off.
It just set me off, and I was just like, I don't want to deal with this shit no more. But it backfired on me because I was unemployed for a hot minute. Dang. I ended up working at. There's no stories here. I worked at Lucille's, that barbecue spot, for like 3 shifts. 3 shifts. I literally remember crying. Like I was like, oh my god, I don't want to go. Like I like got anxiety working there. Like I was like, fuck, like I can't do it. Like I
don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, and then
fuck Lucille's.
Literally, yeah, and I quit. I was like, no, I couldn't. Like it was bad.
No, I felt that though. So after Target, you went to Lucille's. After Target for me, I went to In-N-Out. Ooh. I worked at In-N-Out. But fuck In-N-Out because In-N-Out fucked me over. I was at In-N-Out for 3 shifts as well. Not even. I lied. I was there for 2 motherfucking shifts. I got fired. In-N-Out fired my ass. In-N-Out is like so strict on like presentation, like how someone looks, like tattoos needed to be covered up all the way. That's why I got fired because I had a tattoo. Guess where was this motherfucking tattoo? Tell me. Guess. Go ahead. Guess.
Right behind his ear.
Behind my fucking ear. Can you see that shit? Can you see it? No, you can't, right? You can't see it. This bitch, oh my god. So I walk into my second day. I was like early in the morning. I walk in. I'm like doing my shift. I'm like cleaning. Okay, not even 30 minutes into my shift. I'm like on register, learning how to do register. The manager walks up to me. She's already giving me an ugly ass dank face. She was just like, what is that behind your ear? I was just like, oh, it's my tattoo. She was just like, did you just get it or was that always there? Like, did you get hired like that? I was just like, yeah. And then she was just like, oh, like, you're not really supposed to have tattoos, like, visible, like, next time, like, please wear makeup or cover it with a band-aid or something, but it needs to be covered. And I'm like, for sure, yeah. Like, I told her, like, yeah, no worries, like, I'll cover it next time. Not even 10 minutes later, she comes back with, like, the store manager who was, like, on shift that day. She's like, oh, we need to talk to you in the office. She's like, oh, we're letting you go. We already contacted HR. Or she was like, we're sending you home. We contacted HR and we'll let you know like what updates we have. I literally did not hesitate. I was like, okay. And like I already knew. I'm like, I got fired.
Oh my god.
They kept calling me like days after. And then I literally like messaged my manager because I had her phone number. And I'm just like, if you're just gonna fire me, like just fire me. I'm not gonna answer your phone calls. I'm not gonna meet up with you guys. If you guys are gonna fire me, just fire me and send me my check. And that's it. And I sent her that message.
Well, what if they weren't?
I think they were.
You think?
Yeah. But then I'm like, I don't want to work there.
Oh, okay.
I was already like, I don't want to work there. Oh. I already felt off working there because I had to wear those embarrassing ass uniforms.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I just love myself too much to be working here. Period. I don't know.
Period.
It was just like, I don't want to be working here. I feel like degrading working here. Yeah. Especially for me personally. People who work there, they could work there. I don't give a fuck. But me personally, it was degrading to work there. I'm like, I don't want to work here.
Mm-hmm.
But after In-N-Out, not literally right after, I got an interview at Dick's. And then the week after, I was working at Dick's Sporting Goods. So it was like kind of like a blessing in disguise. Like when one door closed, another one opened.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, it was right away because I was struggling. I was literally struggling. Dick's is just like working at TJ Maxx. It was another retail job. We had to sell credit cards, but I was just like working at Dick's it was just wild because it was a bunch of like sports. I don't know nothing about sports. They're like, "Is this the right shoe for indoor basketball?" I'm like,
I don't fucking know. Sure.
Does it say basketball? I'm like, it says basketball, so yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't like. They would ask me sports stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just a girl that works here. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Real.
Yeah, I don't know. But then I got hired at Starbucks.
Where we're at now.
Where we're at now. Our current job.
I got hired at a different Starbucks.
Not the one we're at right now.
Yeah, I got hired. I worked at a different Starbucks like a year before I went to the one we're at right now. So I've been at Starbucks for like almost 2 years. Oh my gosh, just thinking about the position I was in 2 years ago is crazy. If you ever think that you're behind in life, just think about where you were a couple years ago. Would you rather be in that position? Probably not, huh? There were just nasty bitches that would come a lot. Like they would just like get the most like disgusting drinks ever.
I remember there was this cross-dresser who would come to use the bathroom all the time. I don't know what her name, but I remember her.
Brianna.
Her name was Brianna. She would come. Side note, I worked at her Starbucks.
That was a side quest he did.
Yeah, I lasted there for like 2 months.
Yeah, he didn't. It wasn't even 2 months.
It was more like a month.
Maybe 2 weeks. Just kidding. This cross-dresser that would come in all the time with her fucking wig and just leaving hairs everywhere. Party City wig and shit.
Literally a new wig every
This bitch
night,
would
though.
like every time like a guy would come in or like just anyone would come in. Like she'd be like, "Hey, papi. Hey, daddy."
Hey, papi.
Yeah, like straight up like that, like nothing, like just straight up like that, like, "Hey, mamas," like.
Oh hell no! Honestly, if I would have worked there, I would have like, yeah, you get it, Brianna. Hey.
Yeah, like she was crazy. She was crazy. Oh, I remember one time. I remember on a day I was supposed to be working, but they told me not to come in. Somebody got stabbed at my store, and it was a regular that would come in all the time. And he would just play video games in the corner of his in his little corner. He would
Wait, was it at random? Like, or somebody was targeting him?
Someone was kind of targeting him, like it was just poking, like, but like I think this guy had like OCD or something, or he just like was very much like, don't fucking, like, this is my time, you know, like just very much something set him off for sure. Yeah. Something set him the fuck off, and yeah, he stabbed him.
Shit, good.
He stabbed him.
You weren't there.
I was supposed to go in, but they were like, hey, don't come in. Somebody got stabbed. The police are here.
Oh, thank God.
And I was like, what? He goes to the Starbucks by your house. I saw him.
Really?
Swear.
The guy who got stabbed?
The guy who did the stabbing.
Wait, you know who stabbed him?
Yeah, he was a regular.
Oh, I thought the regular got stabbed.
No.
The regular stabbed him.
Yes. Yes.
That's crazy.
He would just sit there in the corner, just play his video games, just very much yelling, talking to whoever the fuck he was talking to. But that was his time. Yeah.
After that Starbucks, you transferred to my Starbucks.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I was at our Starbucks now first, and then she transferred, I think, maybe a month or two after.
Yeah. 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 It was definitely a good decision, because if I was still at my other one, oh my God.
Yes.
Oh.
And now we carry the fucking team.
Yeah.
Clock it. All tea. All shade.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, fuck Starbucks. Fuck the siren. I hate everything about Starbucks. That's it. Does anything... Who did you see? Who did you see and complimented our bathroom? Who did you see?
Guess who the fuck I met? I met Tyler the Creator, bitch. I met Tyler the Creator.
She met Tyler the Creator.
Tyler the Creator, and he complimented our bathroom. I had a whole ass conversation with him because he was ordering like this complicated ass drink. And then I also met the guy from the baker. Oh fuck, I don't know his name. I want to
let us know.
I want to say his name is Lionel or some shit like that. I don't know, but they're really good friends. And I met both of them. They were both just standing there. I remember I was training 2 bitches, and I walked to the front, and I'm like, oh, I was like, what the? I was like,
hello.
That's Tyler the Creator, and I was like, oh my fucking God. And yeah, that shit was crazy. It was
I wish I was in your position, like taking his order. Like,
bitch, I took his order.
You were the chosen one, bitch.
It was me. I'm like, I was like, I'm like, we're gonna be friends all day. Like, we were just kicking. Like, I was like, oh, like, was this the drink you used to get when you worked at Starbucks? But yeah, like, I used to get this drink all the time. And then he was like, now that Starbucks not there no more, it's a boba time. He's like, have you seen it? I was
It's
like,
a boba time.
Yeah.
What?
And then he complimented our bathroom. Like, our bathroom's like kind of like touchless. Like, I don't know. Like,
I shit in that bathroom every day. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Josh Peck comes often.
Yes. But enough about Josh Peck. We have a whole bunch of regulars that are hot as shit. Like, I'm trying to. Oh my god. So at Starbucks, we're supposed to be writing on on the cups. I'm gonna start writing my number. I'm gonna start writing "I love you," like little
You
like,
should.
you know what I mean?
You should.
Because I'm just like,
might as well.
There's a lot of hot poppies out there. One particular one, I'm not gonna name him, but
What's his name? Right? Like, or like, what's his like?
I could tell you his order.
Okay, weird.
He gets 2 venti iced coffees. If you know, if you're watching this video, I'm just joking.
I'm not joking.
I'm not joking, but
there's also this guy who comes and he gets a venti shaken espresso with blonde espresso.
Blonde espresso.
This man got a nice mustache. He's giving Jeremy Allen White, but as a brunette. He's giving like brunette Jeremy Allen White.
Who else?
He's cute. That man's cute.
You know who else? This guy named. I'm just gonna name him. Y'all don't know him. His name is Roger. Roger. You don't know? Have you seen Roger?
The cold brew guy?
Yes. Roger. Every time he comes in, he was just like, "Hi, order for Roger." I'm like, "Roger that. It's ready."
This bitch literally does that. Roger that.
Roger that. It's ready.
When a man gets a black coffee. Yes. Like both of them, they both get black coffees.
They do, huh?
Yeah.
Who else?
That's like I think that's like my crush right now. Like, well, the one we said, the iced coffee. He's very handsome. He's an older man.
And shaken espresso.
And the shaken espresso with blonde. He's literally giving Jeremy Allen White, like just brunette.
Jeremy.
If you see this video, hey, every morning, like I'm never on window or like by that area, so I'm never taking like payments and all that. Like I'm always just making the drinks, and yeah, I try to make his drink with extra love, and then I'd be like, "Good morning, have a good day, bye."
She does not give a fuck. She was like, "Good morning." She makes sure she says her good morning. She does it for him. She does it for her, not for him.
Yeah, it's for me.
Period.
He's probably like crazy bitch.
The period. Period.
This is a wrap for today's video.
Episode dose complete.
Did that was our crazy job stories that we've had.
I know. Oh my god.
We've had some crazy ass jobs.
Should we count? We wrote it down how many jobs we had.
We did. This yeah. How many have you had?
To sum up, I've had 9 jobs.
What year did you start working?
2021. We're in 2025. I've had 9 jobs in the past 4 years, 4.5 years. I promise you it's not me. I'm just not meant to work.
Yes, you got a job at the yo-yo cart.
But I just feel like I've always feel the need to grow.
Period.
You know, I'm like, okay, like I'm already used to this. I'm like, I want to grow, I want to expand, I want to learn something else.
Yeah.
I feel like my body just my soul just urged for something new.
Like it can't stay in the same yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
No, that's a good thing though. Like that's what I feel like that's the point of life. We're supposed to always be evolving, growing, and trying new things. We're not supposed to be stuck in the same cycle. Like that's not what life's about.
Yeah, right. But if you made it this far,
yes.
Just a reminder, you're a twink.
You're a twink. We love our twinks.
We love our twinks. Twink Nation.
Unite! Ow. If you made it this far into the video, comment red and purple emojis. Yes. Anything red and purple. Comments. It's for our mics.
Yeah! We love you guys.
Bye.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can we restart? I'm so sorry.
Oh, like the whole thing?
Yeah.